Hello CIS scholars, welcome back to our verbs section. In our previous video, we already started verbs, auxiliary verbs and transitive and intransitive verbs. So today we are going to continue with that, and this is the third part of our same section. Okay, so in our previous video, we already discussed about auxiliary verbs. So today we are going to discuss about modals. So let's move forward. Yes, scholars. So today I am going to discuss the exercises related to modals. Modals are also a form of auxiliary verbs, right? So in previous video I already discussed about auxiliary verbs and about modals. So today we are going to discuss the exercises related to modals and auxiliary verbs, right? So here in B exercise, fill the blanks with can or cannot. So can and cannot are the modals which are used before the main verbs. Modals are also a kind of auxiliary verb, helping verb, but they are always used before the verbs to express different meanings. Okay, these modals are used. Which words are called as modals? I told you in previous video. I differentiated between auxiliary verb and modals. Okay, so can, will, would, shall, may, might, all these are the modal word. Okay, so these are used to express different meanings, and these words are having different intentions. Okay, so these are used. Why we are using can or cannot? Can or cannot can be used to express possibility of that action, or ability, or to ask permission, for suggestion, for these four things, means possibility, ability, permission and suggestion. Okay, so I discussed it before. So today you have to do this. You have to use this can or cannot in the given blanks, and you have to complete this exercise. So first one we will do here. Her mother only speaks Spanish. Okay, her mother only speaks Spanish. She dash speak English. So already it's given here in first part of the sentence that her mother only speaks Spanish. Only. Okay, so she dash speaks English. So what answer will be there? She cannot speak English. Why she cannot speak English? Because she speaks only Spanish. Okay, that's why she cannot speak English. Okay, so let's see another one. Second one. I dash swim 100 meters a day to stay fit. I dash swim 100 meters a day to stay fit. So I can swim. Okay, possibility is there. There is possibility to swim, not any confirmation. Okay, there is possibility. I can swim 100 meters a day to stay fit. Okay, so in this way, first you have to understand the meaning of the sentence, and then you have to put can or cannot. Can and cannot, the difference is only of negative and positive. Okay, when you are using cannot, it means it is going towards negative meaning, and when you are using can, then it means it's going towards positive. Okay, so in this way you have to solve rest of the sentence. Now move towards next exercise. Okay, so in this exercise what you have to do, fill the blanks with may or may not. So when we can use may or may not? For possibility of the action or for formal permission. For asking formal permission we can use may or may not. May not will go in negative direction and may for positive one. Okay, so there is two things, possibility of the action and for formal permission. Okay, like you scholars are asking na, may I come in? For entering in class you are asking permission, may I come in? So a few of you are asking, can I come in? So that is the wrong sentence. Because you are asking permission, right? So at that time you have to ask, may I come in? Okay, so let's we will do first one. Shyam dash agree with what you write for the feature page. Okay, Shyam dash agree with what you write for the feature page. Okay, so what will be the answer? Shyam may not agree with what you write for the feature page. May not agree means हो भी सकता है और नहीं भी हो सकता है, like that sentence. Okay, then second one. Dash I have a word with you, he asked shyly. Dash I have a word with you. So what can come here? May I have a word with you? Why may I have? Means he is asking permission. क्या मैं आपसे बात कर सकता हूँ? May I have a word with you? He asked shyly. Okay, when asking permission at that time it will be may. Okay, so in this way you have to do rest of the sentence, right? Let's move forward. Here what you have to do, fill the blanks with should or should not. So when we can use should, we can use for advice, for giving advice we can use should. When in any sentence we are trying to give advice, like we are saying you should study for your next test, so you should study for your next test. So should is working here for advice. This is showing that we whosoever is saying this sentence is trying to give us advice. Okay, or we can use should for future possibility. Future possibility means should there be rain tomorrow? Okay, like that. So for possibility and for future possibility and for advice we can use should or should not. See scholars, in previous video I already gave one chart that when to use these models. So before solving this exercise you can refer that chart and you can easily put answers here. Okay, let's start. First one, you dash work wisely if you want to crack the entrance exam. You dash work wisely, you should work. Okay, it's a kind of advice. You should work wisely if you want to crack the entrance exam. Okay, second one, Seema dash drive so fast, she will endanger her life this way. Okay, Seema dash drive so fast. Seema should not drive so fast. Should not drive is also a kind of advice. Okay, yes, let's move towards the next exercise. Yes scholars, so this one is the last exercise of this chapter, chapter 14. Okay, and after this in next video we will start next chapter, that is transitive and intransitive verbs. So here what you have to do, fill the blanks with must or must not. Okay, which models we have to use here, must or must not. So when to use this must model, we can use must model to express necessity. Okay, necessity means in the sentence the action which is going to take place or the action about which sentence is telling us, that action is how much that action is necessary. Okay, so that necessity can be shown by this model must. Okay, like here first one, you dash brush your teeth 3 times a day. Okay, so you must brush your teeth 3 times a day, right? Next one, you dash forget to do your homework regularly. So this action, what is the action word? What action is here? Forget to do your homework. So you must not forget to do your homework regularly. Okay, So you have to do your homework regularly. You must not forget, because this is the necessity. This is very necessary work. Homework, to do homework regularly is the necessary work. Otherwise it will become our pending task. Okay, so yes scholars, in next video we will start the transitive and intransitive verbs, and in this way must and must not you have to use for the rest of the sentence in this exercise, and you have to try to solve all these sentences by yourself. You have to try to solve this this chapter by yourself, and in next video we will start new lesson. Okay, till that time, take care. Bye bye.